back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You never been on a ride like this before. With a producer who can rap and control the maestro. At the same time with the dope rhyme that I get. You know and I know I feel some old folk shit. Right? To add to my collection, this selection symbolizes don't take the toke. For the show, if you do, you have no clue of what me and my homies Snoop Dogg came to do. It's like this, like that, like this, and it's like that, like this.
Aloha, aloha, aloha. Thanks everybody for coming in. We appreciate you. We got a whole lineup of comedians. This goes on. This is called Happy Hour Open Mic Comedy. You can check all the videos that we got out on Paco Loco Hawaii. I had to put the Hawaii in because like there's a cartoon character when you Google Paco Loco and shit like fuck. Damn, now I'm Paco Loco Hawaii. So you can see all the videos of all of us doing what we do best, and that's talk shit on the microphone, y'all. Yeah, we do that real good. We can't do a lot of other shit good, but we know how to fucking talk shit on the mic, like, for real. We got a bunch of comedians, like I said, so we gonna have some time. We appreciate y'all. If you interact and laugh and buy some pizza too, please. It's purchase necessary, so buy some pizza. I'm gonna have some free pizza walking around as a gift for coming here. So wait a couple minutes. But coming up next, y'all, he's the guest host of the evening. He is a new producer on the scene. He produces remix comedy nights, and that's over on P.E. Coy. That's every other Monday. Ladies and gentlemen, the fresh from Al Qaeda. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Zach Hajali.
Thank you, Paco. Thank you. How's it going, Kings? Thank you all for coming out. You guys ready to have a good time?
Yeah!
So as he alluded to, I am Arab, Al Qaeda, so we're gonna have a blast. So the show was supposed to start at 6, and I rolled up like 10 minutes ago. Paco texted me, he was like, yo, where you at? I felt like a kid got caught skipping class. I was like, oh fuck, I thought it was at 7, bro. But it's not. But I'm here now, it's all good. We got a good lineup, bunch of people. Some Ian Shippen in the house, Jasmine, Peter. We're gonna bring all these people up. You guys are gonna have a good time. Let's get to know you guys. What's this group right here? You guys just finished filming a skate video, or? Yeah? Yeah? No? Was that just 12 years ago? Gotcha. So now you're just like trying to hang on to the bandwagon. Like, we're still representing, man. We're out here. That's cool. We got some interracial couples. I feel like a mirror image going on back here. You guys want to try a wife swap or anything? See how it works out? Oh shit, man. Alright, so a lot of these comedians, it takes a lot of effort and thought they put into their craft to get up here, and it takes a lot of balls to get up here and get in front of an audience, say what you gotta say, and then listen to everybody go, what the fuck did you just say? But that's what we're gonna do. That's what you're gonna see a lot of tonight. My name is Zach Hajali. People fuck up my last name all the time. Thank you, Rohan. It's Hajali. That's Hadjali. A lot of times they fuck it up. I'm not sure if it's because they're racist or slightly dyslexic, but I get called jihadi, which is similar, but not quite there. I'm sure a lot of Hawaiians can relate to people butchering their last name. Just because all their names sound like miniature drum solos. You meet a dude, you're like, yo, what's up, I'm Zach. And he's like, I'm Cool, bro, cool. I'm actually half Arab and half Irish, which is a pretty unique combo of things to be. Just because it means I'm one of the only Irish people you meet that can't drink alcohol. Yeah, it's part of culture. Alcohol is a sin. It's considered haram. It's a big no-no. I like that stereotype, right? But I've been thinking about mixing it up and just telling people like, hey, I'm half Irish and half Arab, which makes me the drunkest terrorist in the room. And my favorite drink is an Irish car bomb. Alright, y'all, I'm done wasting your time. I'm gonna bring up your first comic tonight. This man's pretty new, but he's been killing it lately. He's been doing a really good job. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Peter. First comic of the night.
Thank you, Zach. Thank you, Zach. I'm not gonna say your last name. I'm not gonna even try. And, let's all give it up for Zach's shirt real quick. You know what I mean? Come on. Nobody fucks with the Jesus. Double guns. Double guns.
How's everyone doing tonight? We doing okay?
Yeah.
All right. It's good to see all you beautiful people here. So I had a dog growing up. Her name was Luna, Bernie's mountain dog, and this dog was a little messed up. All right, she had some nerve damage in her hind legs, and what it caused her to waddle around, right? And because of the nerve damage, she also had problems going to poop, and like it was this whole mess, right? The interesting thing though about Luna, my beautiful, loving Bernie's mountain dog, childhood dog of mine, is she would eat socks. That's right. You know, and you're shaking your head like that's a normal thing. Oh, underwear. Okay. Yeah. Similar, but different. Similar. Anyway, my dog would eat. You know, she had two socks, and you think, as a family, we would just kind of like, get rid of our sock collection for the year and just go sockless. No, we didn't do that. We kept our socks, and she'd go eat my third sock, and each sock she ate was actually $10,000 my dad had to fork over to pump the sock out of the stomach. And so you could imagine the pain and anguish in my parents' face, with this dog. Which leads us to the real joke is the fourth time she ate aluminum foil in the garage. And once a dog does that, you sit down at the dinner table and you have a hard discussion. You think, okay, 1, we're going to put her down. 2, we're going to pay another $10,000 to get the aluminum foil out. Or 3, we go the taxidermy route and we put her up on the mantle above the fireplace, with the 3 socks, with the aluminum foil. And as a family, we sat down and we said, you know what? Luna's gonna live on, everyone. All right, we're putting her on the mantle. And you go to my house, she's there. So no, I'm not that weird. Our family's not that weird. We had to put her down. Ending on a sad note with that joke. All right, so I play. I play basketball. The nicknames I get are White Boy, Wheat Bread, and my personal favorite, Vanilla Milkshake. It's not the worst names though that I've ever been called. I was in a fraternity. Who else was in a fraternity here? Anyone? Yeah. Why are you the only one out here? That's sorority. Okay, there we go. So anyway, you get hazed in a sorority and a fraternity. I could have been a Freudian slip, maybe. I don't know. So when I was a pledge, my nickname was Schoolyard Bitch. In the sorority, yeah. So Schoolyard Bitch, and then another nickname I had was Xanax Mashed Potatoes. Crazy story behind that one, I won't get into it. And then the other name I had was Peter. That's my name. So the other day too, I was out on the waves. I surf, and there was some nice chotch coming in, and so one of the waves that came in, there was this guy going for it, and I was going beside him trying to get past the wave. And so basically what happened is his right arm, as he's going for it, and I'm going this way, he just plasters his right hand right on my ass and uses it to propel himself into the wave. I mean, after that happened, I look back and I have to say something, right? I gotta say something. What do I say? I say, hey, nice maneuver. And he's like, yeah, my name's Luis. Pleasure. And I'm like, hopefully not too much pleasure. And then a rainbow is in the sky. Dolphins jumps. This could be my time,
Need permission.
What's that?
Need permission.
What?
Need permission.
Oh, yes. That's not how the church works, Roman. That's not how it works out there. Not at Queens. I'm also a twin. Give it up for twins, everyone. Yep. twin sister. I love her very much. We were in the womb together. And the urban legend is I was supposed to come out first. And I didn't because I got a fetal kick from my sister right before I was supposed to come out. And so now, you know, every time I feel like I'm going to do something crazy, I feel my little sister's fetal leg just like, give me a kick. And I know I'm doing something wrong because, you know, I'm not a baby murderer because I didn't eat my sister in the womb. And, you know, now she repays me with a little fetal kick every once in a while, and that's like my moral compass, right? Is anyone following me here? I lost you guys. All right. So what are you guys here for vacation, or you live here? You guys live here? Where do y'all live? Waikiki? Oh, Makiki. Yeah, anytime anyone ever says where they're from in Hawaii, I have no clue. You know, it's like every Kiki, Miki, you know, I have no idea where anything fucking is. I've only been here for 2 months. I've been here since January, so I shouldn't know where anything is. But I'm happy you guys live here, and you guys look very happy, so that's great. Right on. What about anyone else not from here? Like me? Yeah, back there. Oh, right here. Where are you from? Where's that?
Yeah.
I honestly didn't hear you.
I'm from
Georgia. Oh, gotcha. Have you ever heard the new song Peaches? Yeah, it's a great song. So my mom and sister, my mom and her aunt both love to go wine tasting. And that's like the bougiest thing you can do, right? They love to go wine tasting. And so I usually tend to disassociate. I don't do the bouginess. You know, and every time my mom and her sister, every time my mom and her sister go to these wine tasting events in Napa Valley, you know, they get placed by someone on the wine club. Someone sells them on it, and I think the wine club is just a fancy word for successful alcoholic. Which I haven't broken to my mom yet. I haven't told her that joke. I don't know if I will. So it's kind of a rough thing to tell your mom. Alright guys, I'll leave you with this one. It's been great. You guys have been a great crowd, by the way. Thank you so much. My name's Peter. You can follow me on Instagram, PeteGoody13. TikTok's coming, you know, on the way. So please follow me there if you have it. And the other day I was volunteering on the North Shore, and I was going with my church, and you know, I had the big flood and all that. And what happened was there was a lot of mud around. And I thought, you know what would be fun? You know what would be funny? You know, feel like a kid again? How about I go mudsliding after I do pick up all the debris and stuff? And so I asked people, who wants to go mudsliding? Well, the only two people are a 12-year-old girl and a 13-year-old girl. Not what you think. However, yes, I did go mudsliding with two 12 and 13-year-old girls. And in the back of my head, all I thought was, don't be a pedophile. Don't be a pedophile. Don't be a pedophile. And guess what, guys? I wasn't a pedophile. Thank you very much. That's my time. Hope you have a good day. Give it up for Peter, ladies and gentlemen. Mudsliding with 12 and 13-year-olds. Give it up. Give it up. That's what we like to hear. That's what we like to hear. Yeah, I've had some mudsliding experiences too. Not with 12 and 13-year-olds. Yeah,
I'm not gonna get into it.
So I'm from Philly. This next comic coming up, he's also from Philly. He's kind of like the Energizer Bunny. He just keeps going and going and going and going and going and going and going. Make some noise for Paco Loco, ladies and gentlemen. He's one of the organizers of this whole thing. Put it together.
Peter, what's up, y'all? Mahalo. You know what's funny about Peter? Like, me and Peter both look like Aquaman. I'm the Aquaman of today, and he looked like what Aquaman used to look like and shit. Y'all remember when Aquaman used to be white and shit? Like, for real. All the time. I look like Aquaman, but I lose all that when I get into water. I lose all kind of sexy in the water. Like, first of all, I ain't getting in the water without floaties. That's my shit. Like, how Aquaman gonna have a rubber ducky floaty and shit all in the arms and shit? Cause with a floaty, I can actually swim. Like, okay, I'm cool. But without a floaty, like, that's not good look for Aquaman. Like, nah. I'm scared of the water. I'm scared of it. I'm really horrified. Like, you know what's I'm scared of the water? Cause there's shit in the water that you could really get fucked up in the water. Like, cause in life you learn that you gotta stay in your own lane. You gotta be where you're supposed to be at that time. If you're not, you got a good chance of getting fucked up. Like, for real. Like, you know what I mean? You be in the wrong place at the wrong time. That's how it all goes down. And for me, in the water, that's the wrong place at the wrong time. Like, I don't belong in the water. Like, no. But, I'm trying to just think of just dangerous shit in the water. Like, you know what they got these things? They got, jellyfish. Like, it's horrible. It's horrible. You go to, it's like a boogie that's in the water, like a snot bubble that's in the water. You don't see it. You just run up on it and it bites you. Like, and that's not even the worst part, the embarrassment of getting bit by a boogie. You know what I mean? You just sitting on the beach with a stain all fucked up. And the cure. The cure. Somebody gotta pee on you. Like, what kind of R. Kelly shit is this? Like, how many medical protocols they had to go by, like medical testing they had to do? They try different bodily functions, like they poop, they spray the poop, like, did they try the skeet, put skeet, like, nah, that don't work either. Just try to pee. Drip, pee on you. Ah. And it's, you know what else is scary in the water? Is, sharks. Sharks, y'all. Like, it's scary about sharks. They don't make no noise either. Like, it's not like the movies. In the movies, you get a warning and shit. Like, you see the fin coming at you. Like, you see it coming. And you be like, yo, get the fuck out the water. Like, yo, you see it? There's a fin right there. That shit don't happen in real life. No. It just comes, bites your leg off. Just to see what you are. Just a curious creature. Like, just bites your arm off just to, I don't like it. Like, he ain't gonna like me. Well, he might like me. I taste like cheesesteaks. You know what I mean? Like, he bite me, he's like, that's different. Like, but I mean, it's just like, you gotta stay in the right place at the right time. Because if me in the water, the shark could take advantage of me. But if a shark was to walk in here right now, I'm gonna beat the shit out that shark. That shark can't stand me. I'll beat him up, grab him by the tail, start whipping him around, kicking him and shit, punching him, start dancing. He can't do nothing. He's in the right place at the wrong time. I mean, it's crazy. Everything in Hawaii that's beautiful is dangerous. That's another thing I figured out. Everything that's gorgeous and beautiful can possibly kill you. Like, that shit will kill you. Stay away from that. Like, look for it, observe it, and enjoy it from afar. Because get up close, no, that's gonna hurt. Like right here, like you be right off here, you just look right out there and you just look, and you see the ocean crashing on the rocks, and then it's like rainbows and shit. Like, damn, there's a rainbow in the wave. Like, how beautiful that. Then you keep on looking and shit, and it's like a whale just jump up and like, damn, like, yo, all that shit will kill you. Stay away. And the tourists are back. You gotta tell the tourists, no, don't go over there, don't go over there. Like, tourists wanna be going touching shit all the time. Like, they wanna go out to the rocks and see why there's rainbows. Like, no. You know why there's rainbows over there? Because we feed tourists to it all the time. The tourists, it just takes a body. Like, people ask me, what's the most beautiful thing you could do in Hawaii? That's probably Stairway to Heaven. Like, you know what I mean? Because there's a good chance you'll fuck around meet Jesus on that walk. Like, you know what I mean? There's a one bad step, you gonna whoop. You be down there for like 3-4 days, nobody know and shit. Like, Stairway to Heaven, that shit will kill you. You know what else? The tourists are like, they love our tattoos. We got lots of tattoos. Like, I love it. Everybody like express themselves on their skin, like for real. Like it just, all my injuries and all my scars, bam, they art now. Like for real, everything means something. So these tourists come up and be like, hey, where y'all get all these tattoos from? Like there's places all around. Like I saw this one guy, he's an old Asian guy with a big full body tattoo, like an old Asian guy with a full body tattoo. Like, yo, stay away from him. He's gangster as hell. Like, if you know Asian culture, an old man with tattoos, he killed a whole bunch of people. Like, yo, that's the Yakuza in the triad. Like, those dudes is serious. Like, he's like, can I take a picture? They always want to take pictures. No, don't take a picture of the people. Like, that shit fucking, you have ninjas in the middle of the night just coming, crashing through your window. Give me the camera, give me the picture. Like, oh, that's the fucking ninjas, though. Fucking crazy. You know, so I don't got a lot of complaints in Hawaii. Like right now, like everything that I dreamed about could possibly happen. Like it happens. Like so, I'm a professional DJ, professional MC. I've been on TV, radio. Then there's this other job that just makes me famous. It's called Uber. Yeah, I've been an Uber driver, like, an essential worker. I do not want to be an essential worker in a pandemic. Like I just wish they laid me off. And nope, I'm sitting there just saving people, like, I mean, it's just crazy as hell. You be saving people, because, like, an ambulance ride is expensive. Like, yo, like, shit, if I ever get knocked out or fucked up some type of way, and I wake up in an ambulance, I'm getting the fuck out of the ambulance. I don't need to be fucked up and go bankrupt at the same time and shit. Just, it ain't my fault. I don't want this $4,000 ride to the ambulance. So it's a new thing now where like that people just be getting in an Uber rides fucked up. They be like, yo, he be like, I need a ride to the hospital. Like, you alright? He be like, no. Mine's like, what the fuck? Like, oh shit. I'm like, yo, so I mean fucking crazy as hell. Y'all screaming out the window. Just speeding and shit, bright lights and shit. Like, yo, there's a dude dying. Like, I don't even know how to put that down on my Uber ride. That'll fuck up my ratings, man. Like, I don't need that shit. That's bad. Uber's crazy. You know what's the worst thing about driving Uber for real? Like, it's one bad. I'll drive at night. It's the craziest thing about driving Uber. It's peeing. Oh, we don't no, everywhere closed. All the restaurants closed. Now you can't pee nowhere. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I drive in the middle of the night. In the middle of the night, I'll just stop at the middle of the highway and just, you know what I mean? So, but in the daytime, you gotta figure out trick ways. So I figured out to pee in cups. Yeah, pee in cups. But I need the one with the big wide mouth. The big wide mouth. You know why, right?
Daddy.
You know why? So you can shit in them too. Holy shit. Only thing that's crazy about Hawaii, there's one complaint I got about Hawaii. One. Everything else I like. It's the motherfucking cones on the motherfucking highway for no motherfucking reason. Yo, like, in the midst of rush hour traffic, they're gonna be putting cones up everywhere. Like, I need to make a left here. Now I can't make a left here. I gotta drive like 3 miles down, make a right, then a left. Come on, man. Like, well, who the fuck is stupid putting all these damn cones up? You ever been on the highway and it's like all this traffic in the highway, like 3 lanes taken up, nobody doing nothing? Like, yo, it's a whole bunch of lanes just taken out. Yo, I feel one of these days I'm gonna steal all the cones, for real. Like, I don't care. They're gonna be like, somebody took them. You're gonna have a whole apartment full of cones. Like, oh shit, I hate them, man. Whoever just made some stuff here in Hawaii, like some of the on-ramps are real crazy. Like, it's like on some Fast and the Furious type shit. Like the one right off the University and you get onto the highway, you gotta come to a complete stop. Traffic just jamming. Like, it's say 45. Nobody going 45. Everybody 65. You know what I'm saying? You gotta see, like, do I got the right kind of engine for this shit? Like, you know what I mean? Like, did I get a tune-up? Like, you know what I mean? I know I got the good gas. You just gotta butt it like, like every Fast and the Furious just to get on the highway. Yo, it's crazy as hell. Design this shit. It is this cutoff. I know everybody in Hawaii did this. You on the highway H1, you want to go to the mall, Pearl City Mall, and you wind up in Kaneohe. Do y'all know? I know I'm not the only one. I know, because it's right there. It's like two stops right next to each other. You make a left, you going to the mall. You're going to be in the mall in a couple minutes. You make a right, you in fucking Wonderland. Like, this is shit. Oh my God. Like, you in there. First you just notice, like, it just goes into the mountains. Then you don't even see no kind of civilization. No kind of way of turning around. Like, yo, I don't want to go this way. Like, you got to go all the way to Kaneohe, 10 miles away. Go in the neighborhood, turn back around, come back around. Now I'm 30 minutes late. Like, you know what I mean? It's some old bullshit. Like, I did discover that there's one way that you can turn around. But there's fucking cones. Oh, fucking cones. My name is Paco Loco. I thank y'all for listening. Zach Jolly.
Give it up one more time for Paco Loco, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Paco is an Uber driver. When he came up, he said he looks like Aquaman, and to be honest, he does kind of look like if Aquaman drove Uber. Just saying. All right, we're gonna keep the show moving. Your next comic coming up, Ben Callahan. Where you at? Let's go. Let's hear it.
Thank you, Zach. Last week he was voted Baghdad's bombest comic of the month of March. So you know. Oh man, how are you guys doing today? These guys are really good and they make me forget what I'm supposed to say. And then I had a few more beers than I planned on. But this year I did my taxes all by myself.
Yeah!
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I didn't pay anybody.
Woo!
I didn't have any help from my parents. And that's kind of how I want my sex to go from now on. You know? I don't need mom telling me how to put the condom on. I don't really want to do it alone though either. I did my taxes alone. Oh, fuck. The pizza's pretty good. You guys like this place? The only place in Kapahulu where you can get a slice of pizza, a good laugh, and a bag of cocaine all in one night. Fuck. Been watching the NCAA tournament. I'm sorry I'm swearing a lot. I'm a piece of shit. The NCAA tournament, the women's college games, they're really good. There's a girl, Paige Beckers. She is a sharp shooter. Can't play defense, but you should see her box. Man, I always like my jokes way more than you guys do. Oh shit! But the men's one on the Alabama team, on the men's team, there's like 2.5 white guys on their team. 2.5, yeah, I know. The two ride the bench. The two whole white guys ride the bench. Specifically the back of the bench because they're always on the front of the bus. Yeah. But the half-white guy, his last name is Shackleford. You know, Ford being the white half, Shackle being the basketball half.
Wow.
Hey, you get what you get with me. I mean, look at my haircut. You didn't think it was going to be any better, did you? I mean, come on. Oh, fuck. See, I told you, I like my jokes way more than you guys do. Yeah, it's been a year. A tough, long year since Cody died. Yeah, I love you. I mean, I'm a Boston fan, so I couldn't root for him the whole time, but I did at the end. But it's really tough to beat a mountain, man.
Oh.
Woo! I love you guys. You guys are the best. Wait, everybody be quiet. Good job. Oh, Zach. Thank you, my man. You are half Arab. I am half Jewish. We're not supposed to like each other, but I kind of half like you, so thank you for doing this up here tonight. Thank you, King's Pizza. Thank you guys for the couple laughs. I know you guys don't think my jokes are that great, but I do. So, mahalo.
Hey, give it up for Ben Callahan, the Jewish comic. What else is going on, guys? Yeah, you're really going to town on that red pepper, huh? You like spicy stuff? Yeah. I like that, like, So like if you order like Domino's and you get the little packets, are you like, yo, this isn't enough? Like I need the Costco size red pepper. I like that like you're pouring it on your pizza so much, and she's kind of like, the Parmesan's too spicy. I don't. All right, your next comic coming to the stage. He's been on a hot streak lately, killing it. Remix. Where else? Beach House. Hawaiian Brian's. Give it up for Ian Shippen.
Thank you for that intro. Now I just have to go down, I guess. Down is the only way I can go from here. Thank you, Zach. Jahali? Yeah? Alright. I don't know, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm a little, like, high right now, so we're gonna get through this together. Is that okay? Yeah, we'll get through this together. I spent all day today just going on to Netflix and trying out different TV shows. The first one I saw was a show called I'm Not Okay With This. Anybody watch that? You did? No? It's this cool show. It's about this teenage girl suffering from the loss of her father, having to deal with teenage girl things like boy problems and puberty. And then it turns out she has powers, guys. Magical powers. Does that sound cool? She has powers. All right, I also checked out this show called Lock and Key. Anybody check that one out? Yeah, this one's cool. It's about this teenage girl.
We've got the same beat going on.
Suffering from the loss of her father. She's having to deal with teenage girl things like boy problems and puberty. And guess what, ma'am? She has powers. She has magical powers. Okay. I also watched a show called The Chilling Tales of Sabrina. I don't know if anybody saw that one. No, this one's different. It's about this teenage girl suffering from the loss of her parents, having to deal with teenage girl things like boy problems and puberty. And guess what? She has powers. You got it. Yeah. All right. I don't know if we're allowed to do that. All right. Last one I'll recommend is there was a show called A Letter to the King. This one was about a teenage boy suffering from the loss of his father, having to deal with teenage boy things like girl problems and puberty. And guess what, guys?
All the girls have powers.
No, he didn't have powers, but he had this female companion who was also a teenager, and she had powers, guys. She had powers. Good stuff. Why couldn't the chicken cross the road?
Why?
Because it threw out its It threw out its How did the chicken finally get across the road? Powers! I don't know. I just like saying powers, guys. That's fun for me up here. Jeez Louise. I'm an only child. Any only children in the house? Yeah, usually I'm like the only child, which gets a little weird. And when you're an only child, you're either an unwanted accident or a wanted mistake. So my parents planned for me, people. It was like planning a trip to Disney World for 9 months, and when you get there, the rides are all broken. Everything's overpriced, and it just seems kind of gay. Like, I think my parents thought that I was gay growing up. They would always cover my eyes during sex scenes in movies, but only when dudes were naked on screen. Like, I would be watching Titanic, and there would be 2 whole minutes of a topless Kate Winslet. Absolutely nothing. But 10 seconds later, with a shirtless Leonardo DiCaprio, my mom's just like, cover your eyes. Okay. Is it done? Okay. There's this one lady who heckled me in the middle of the show. She yelled out, "Are you gay?" And I said, "No." And she's like, "But you have such feminine qualities." Do I? If any of you ladies think I'm gay, meet me in the bath for about 5 minutes. Show you how gay I am. No, guys. I am dating somebody right now, so I can't be saying that shit, you know? Yeah. I brought her to a comedy show last month, and she asked me, like, were those jokes that you said on stage about me? I was like, no. The jokes next month are about you. So here we go, guys. It's next month, people. Next month. Yeah. We went out on our first date, right? And, you know, I thought it went really well, and she called me up afterwards, and she was confused. She was like, "Ian, why didn't you make a move?" And I was like, "I was trying to be a gentleman. I was trying to be a nice guy." She was like, "Oh, well, nice guys finish last." she found out on our third date that nice guys finish first. We finished first. We finished first, yeah. Remember this one time she snuggled up close to me, right? Oh, I'll let you guys finish. I'm laughing too, I'm a little like I remember this one time she was like snuggling up to me and she was like, "You make me feel safe." Like, how? Why? It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, am I like basin tag or something? Like, if we're being attacked while we're walking down the street, you could just latch on and be like, "I'm on base." No, we're gonna get raped. We're gonna get murdered. We're all gonna die. And if at any point I fall down, I'm pretending to be unconscious. How safe do you feel now? Not very safe. I don't know. We're very competitive people, right? Like, competition turns us on. We were playing a game of tennis once, and after my come from behind victory, she ended up being a really sore loser.
Wow.
No, we don't like the dirty jokes. Go back to cleanings. Oh, you're gonna tighten up on me now? Oh my gosh. Nice guys finish first. That's okay. Sore loser. Whatever. You guys are silly. I'll move on. I have a few things I wanted to workshop. So, let's see. What did I write down? Oh, I was born and raised Catholic. Anybody else? No? Yeah, you too? Like, my parents would make me go to church, and there would always be a sign outside of church that said, "Are you ready for eternity?" And it's great that they would warn us how long Mass would be. Forever. Oh my gosh. It was cool, though, being Catholic growing up, because, like, you could just get away with anything. All you had to do was preach to the Father, or tell your sins to the Father, and they'd forgive you. Like, I remember this one time, shit, I'm too high to tell this story. This isn't even gonna be jokes. We're not even gonna think of punchlines, but, alright, I was this kid, and I was like 6 years old. No, I had to have been 8. Yeah, I had to been about 8, and I had to collect money for UNICEF, right? And every time that I would collect money, I would put the money in the UNICEF box, and my parents would sign on a piece of paper how much money they collected, right? Collect money, put it in a box. Mom would fill out the form of how much money. Anyway, I opened up the box, and I stole money as a child to buy, and it ended up being $300 worth.
Yeah.
$300 worth of Reese's peanut butter cups is what I spent the money on over the course of the 2 months that I was supposed to be collecting money for. I don't even know what UNICEF is for right now, like what charity. But yeah, so it came time to turn the money in. We opened up the box, and it was short $300, which taught me a lesson, right? It taught me a lesson. It's that if you steal money, you also have to be in charge of the log, which is why I became an accountant. Yeah, true story. But the only punishment that I got for that was that I had to confess it to the Father. You know, I had to say 10 Our Fathers, 10 Hail Marys, and then 10 Glory Bees, and I was free. Yeah. So, good stuff. I got the light, guys, but it's nice talking to you. Let's bring our host back up here, guys.
Woo!
Give it up again for Ian Shippen, ladies and gentlemen. Ian Shippen.
I didn't know
Thank you. Ian's a Catholic.
Here, take this box.
I was actually reading some statistics
Alright.
recently. Catholics are actually second largest religion in the world. Any Catholics in here? Nobody. Okay, we're good.
Not anymore.
Number 1 actually went to Islam, believe it or not. Yeah, it's the number 1 religion in the world. It is. Yeah. But that's okay. Catholics don't mind coming in a little behind. Sorry,
Good.
Ian.
That was good.
It's got first-hand experience.
Oh.
All right, coming next to the stage. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for Jessica. Very funny.
For your host. Oh, I hate those things. Let's sit this down, and I gotta give a big shout out to Jasmine first, who saved me earlier when I walked up with this big old stain right here. It was bad. Not a little stain. The whole side was covered in barbecue sauce. Yeah. And then Mushroom saved me with her whatever spray it was in a Brillo pad. We got it off. Yay. It looked like I was nursing and leaked. Barbecue sauce, which is perfect since I am from the South. That's probably what comes out. barbecue sauce or Budweiser, something like that. Exactly, I'm serious, it probably is. But you know, I'm like, Well, thankfully I made it through that. Whew. Tragedy averted, almost. It still got there, but you know, hey, we started off with a bang. Yeah, a real bang, right there, in front of everyone. But you know, that's okay, that's my life. This is why I have all kind of rules in my life. This is the one rule, like right now, I'm a little bit debating on. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. When I'm in the gym and I'm lifting heavy weights and I'm making some really funky faces, whew, thank you God for the mask. It just saved everybody from seeing like faces that I imagine it looks like when somebody is straining to push a baby out or to shit or something. No, I'm serious. That's what it probably looks like. No, but it is a double-edged sword because I had been like macking on this really hot guy, and he took his mask off. It was so bad. All those naughty thoughts I had just got really screwed up. Like, yeah. So some rules are good. This one I'm still debating on, 50-50, you know. But you know, hey, we gotta have them. My favorite rules are the ones I make up. Yep, everybody's gotta run by those. My office rules start with this, and in a minute, if you don't understand, I'll tell you what it means. Before 9 a.m., you are not allowed to schedule. Boto, nani, or akole on my, not happening. Does everybody know what that is? No, you can't put penis, vagina, or buttholes on my schedule before 9 a.m. I'm serious, like I'm not joking, I'm not seeing them. They go wait till after 9, I need my coffee and I need to wake up before I have to deal with that. That makes sense, right? At least to me it does. Yeah, not all rules make sense. But my friends have lovingly given me what we call a no-no list. Yeah. I am not allowed to do these things. Our top 3, I mostly agree with, you know, because I like to not get in trouble. I'm not allowed to bet any midgets. That shit really got me arrested once. Yeah, I'm not joking, it really happened that way. Yeah. I'm not gonna do it again. Maybe. Looking. There's no midgets in here, so we're good. I'm not, like, I'm 5 foot tall, and he's like, when I'm flat this tall. I could not bet him. You gotta, yeah. It's one of those you gotta do. I'm also not allowed to watch the candy bag. Yeah. Who in here can't watch the candy bag? I bet it's for a different reason than me. Anybody in here, you're allowed to watch the candy bag? Damn it, y'all are better than me. Yeah. No, I was at a concert, and my friend is going to the porta potty, because they got these porta potties. She's like, watch my bag. There's candy. You can have some. Of course I'm going to have some. By the time she comes back, I've had a few pieces of candy, and we go finish up the concert. And throughout the concert, I'm like, guys, I think we need to leave. I think I'm going deaf. There's something wrong with me. And she starts bitching that somebody has eaten all her edibles. Wasn't me, I just ate candy. And she's like, what candy did you eat? The gummy bears. Yeah. For like a day and a half, I thought I couldn't hear because of this. It was because I still had the little earplugs in my ears. Yeah. I didn't remember that. And I also got in a fight at McDonald's because they did not have ice cream. And then I thought the little ninja lady was going to come through the window and kick my ass because I yelled at her. Yeah. So I agree with that rule. No more watching the candy bag unless I know what it is. Yeah. Don't want to do that one. Then the last one, I'm a little debatable on. I'm not allowed to tutor anymore. At least that's what the court says. He went from F's to all A's. Can we argue with that? No, he passed. I'm, not going to tell you how I got him to pass. That's in the court documents and they're sealed. I thought he was 18. Okay. Okay, the best part is you have to look over there. The face right there, that's my 18-year-old daughter. I'm so sorry, honey. That was fucking priceless right there. She's dying, y'all. Last night it was somebody else messing with her. Today it's me. It's like, she earned this when she went home with me and said it was okay. You stepped right into that. That's okay, I've already messed her up most of the time anyways. And she's still here, she's still alive. You have any parents in the house? Your kid's still alive, right?
Yes.
That's it, we made it. Serious, we might have damaged them a little bit. They're still alive. Mostly, you know. Like, I've only caused stitches to one of mine. And he's still alive. He's okay. You know, we thought he was dead for a little bit, but, you know, that was not my fault. He walked in front of me. I was playing the Wii U, and I said, don't do it. And snap. And next thing you know, blood is going everywhere. And my older son is screaming, oh my God, Mom killed him! Mom killed Draven! He looked dead. It scared me a little bit. Okay, a lot. But he's alive. You know, we made it. This one, yeah, I know. She's cringing right now. Perfect timing. I know, right? It could be worse. I could tell them how many times you've messed with me. We were talking about it earlier. You know they're supposed to be innocent, right? I know. I'm telling on you. Tell it. She was like 14, and she shocked me so bad that like I thought I was gonna die. We're riding down the road, and this truck comes by, and she goes, Mom, that guy's looking at you. Very protective daughter. And I'm like, I look her up. Oh, that's okay. We Netflix and chill all the time. She's 14. And she goes, oh, Mom, you Netflix and chill. Oh my God. My 14-year-old knew what that meant. I'm like, does everybody in here know what that means? Yeah, okay. My 14-year-old knew what that meant. So obviously I had to fuck with her a little bit. Okay, maybe a lot. Maybe a couple of days later, she is sitting with me and she says something that you hear at like a game, like when the player dies. She says, oof. And all I can do is like the devil horns come up over my head. They're like, fuck with her. Yeah. I thought she was going to scream when I was like, you can't say that anymore. And she's like, why, Mom? I'm like, well, where do you say it at? At school, when we play, and like after the game, I'm like, oh, it's okay after the game at home. Don't ever do it at school again. Does anybody in here know what that means? It's pigeon for to have sex. So I fucked her up in many different ways because she thinks that she has been saying this in front of a whole classroom full of people, especially with boys, and she's like, oh my God, Mom, I'm gonna die. She didn't die. She just got a little messed up for a little while. But that's okay. Obviously, she's still here, mostly. She's probably gonna run away tonight after this. She's like, Mom, you screwed me. Oh, I've been trying for 18 years. I know. You see, the look. That's okay. I'll leave you alone.
No, it's alright. I'll get you back later.
She's looking out the window waiting on somebody to save her. She's like, oh my God, please save me. I have to live with her. Yes, we do. Exactly. See, one of y'all know this, right? Either you've been the kid that had to live with the parent, or you've been the parent. It's even better when you're the parent. Yeah, you just keep it going. How many things have I taught you that's been bad? Oh yeah, I remember now. I taught her how to change your bathing suit top while driving, but how to look to make sure there's no cops first, because you can't go to jail for flashing the cop a second time. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was the midget. It was his fault. It was not mine. Yeah, serious, man. Midgets get you in all kind of trouble, and the little fuckers leave. They're fast. I swear, like, that was the fastest person I ever seen move. You would have thought he was like this big, tall guy with long legs and could run. No, speed of light, he was gone. Cops looking at me. How much you been drinking tonight? I swear I'm not drinking. But the midget didn't know. How much drugs you been doing tonight? No, none. And the cop is laughing at me. As he's about to arrest me, he's laughing at me. I'm like, what? And I look back. Little fucker, there you are. And he is walking up. Yeah, you gotta understand though, he was naked. This is why, I mean, he's laughing his ass off because he sees him, but I'm like, no. It's even funnier that I've been telling you for 15 minutes that we had a naked midget in the yard. And you didn't believe me. Like, really, dude? Yeah. Before I can get in any more trouble though, or tell any more stories that might get me in trouble, we're gonna get our host to come back up here. There he goes. He's like just strolling on it. He's like, who's getting in trouble?
Yeah.
I mean, we can go. We can keep going. This is not very long.
I could get more trouble. That's how long.
Give it up for Jessica, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up. Yeah. All right. So real quick, if you do see anybody that you like up here, you think they're funny, talk to them outside. Follow them on Instagram. They desperately need the validation. Another note, real quick. Mushroom is a fantastic pizza owner. Drop a couple dollars. Yeah, she is. Give it up for Mushroom. She lets us be here every Friday, Saturday. Drop a couple dollars in the tip jar because she does feed the homeless. When people show up, she'll give them a slice of pizza, no questions asked. This is a good room. I like that we got a couple couples in here. You guys look like you're a couple. Back there? Couple? 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 That's cool. How long you guys been together? Yeah, you guys. 10 years. How are you 10? When you look like you're 18. 10 years? You got them beat? Nowhere near 10 years? How long you guys been together? They don't want to say. Okay. How about you guys in the back? I saw you guys holding hands. How long? Plead the fifth. They were holding hands and stuff. I thought you guys were like tight. I thought you were gonna be like, we've been together forever.
Tinder.
And then we got the prison couple right here. Yeah. Proud of it too. All right, we're gonna keep the show going. Bring up your next comic on the stage, Jasmine. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up.
Who are you people? What do holy shit. Can you guys give me a ride home after? Like, you guys are my new best friends now, right?
It's because your outfit's cute.
Oh my god, thank you. It's from the Goodwill. So it still smells like death.